you know, talk to me and whatever, but it's like, it doesn't change anything.
You need to be surrounded by people or things that constantly inspire you to keep moving forward, improving upon what you've already done and what you have learned, and constantly pushing you to get better and do more, and get to a larger realm of success than you could have possibly ever imagined. You never know what's going to enlighten your eyes and push you to be focused and driven. You never know what will inspire you. It could be the smallest thing that just lights this fuse inside of you and makes you want to drive hard. I want you to go push as hard as you can for your goals. And it's always okay to ask for assistance, because there's going to be things that you don't know how to do and things that you need help with.
You know, when I show up to a venue like early in the day and
and by all means, it's going to be extremely beneficial for you to go out into the world and explore and meet new people along the way, and who knows what they'll be able to do. You just always need to keep an open mind and an open heart to every experience and every person you meet, because you never know when those individuals or those experiences will just turn your life around and totally open up new doorways for you to explore and achieve and grow into the person that's going to reach those goals and achieve those dreams of yours.
I don't know, I feel like recently I've met a lot of people that my parents grew up as fans of. I really hate myself. You know, you can feel so unbelievably lost and horrible and like you're nothing and you're invisible and for no reason at all, which is almost worse than having a reason. As many people can try to help me and, you know, talk to me and whatever, but it's like, it doesn't change anything. I don't feel comfortable telling you why I feel like that, because if I told them, then it would make it true and something would have to go wrong. Like, that's just how it's been always. So it's like, if I say, hey, I really need help, I'm not okay, I need someone, it's not gonna do anything but make me more aware of it and make me want to drown in a pit of lava even more. It's nothing, it's something, and it's up here. I will never know what you're thinking right now, ever. Even if you tell me, I still don't know, because you could be lying. You know, there are like thousands of things that nobody knows at all about me that I keep to myself, because not everything needs to be known by everybody. But I don't know, I just think the artists that have been the most interesting and impressive to me have been the people that just kind of keep to themselves but still are as artistic as they are. But it is like, I really try to have a connection with all of the accounts, and like, I don't like calling them fans because that's not what they are. They're just like my people. I don't even know what to call them. Just my people. But I don't know. I try to like DM them as much as possible and comment on their stuff and like all their posts.
All of the influences come out everywhere. I mean, you get influences from everything. You get inspiration from like, I could literally like look at this bag and be like, look at how the zipper is, and look at how like the shapes go like this, and how the colors change, and how the belt buckles like this. Like, you know, the way that the belt buckles, or like the way that it clips, or the way that it tugs and whatever. You can get any inspiration from anything. To write a song, to make a shirt, to like come up with a video, you know, like it just comes over everything you can look at. You know, you can get creative and inspired by anything really. So I think I'm definitely always doing that, I'd say, and like letting it out in songwriting and singing and the way that I perform and the way that I, you know, act and stuff like that.
Happened was my first headlining show in London. Me and my brother just cried. Like, we just like heard everybody singing all the lyrics and we just like cried. It was crazy. It was such a moment. There's no way to know what to do when you get this kind of thing. Like, you can't be prepared for this. You don't know how to deal with it. It's impossible to know at all. And I feel like everybody who's gotten to have this kind of experience that I'm going through right now is like just a drawing of me, and my eyes were black and they were like leaking black ink or whatever. And I just immediately, my brain just was like, you know, as my brain does when I see anything almost, but especially with that one. And I remember like telling everybody on my team exactly the idea I had. I came up with like a whole video idea. Like, I wanted to be wearing this, and I wanted to look like this, and I want to, you know, da-da-da-da. And that was from a fan drawing. Like, and since then, I've actually been given multiple drawings by them that have spurred other ideas. And like, from now on, I think I'm just gonna like make sure to give as much credit as I can, because I literally owe that whole video to that.
Almost, but it's more like a competitiveness with myself. I go up there to like be better than myself. It's weird. It's like the whole universe is like trying to pit every artist against each other. It's so weird. Here's the thing. It's like a mindset you have to put yourself in. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. about. Because if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just tell myself that it's fine that if I get totally mobbed, if I try to go to like, and then you're good. But if you're in a place that day where you just feel not in the mood, that's when it just drives you crazy. Put yourself in the place of being like, you know what, this is fine, I'm good, and just enjoy it and like be happy. Like I've been saying the last couple weeks, like a couple weeks ago, I kind of decided to start living like I just woke up. What my 12-year-old self, and suddenly I woke up and this was my life. How would I look at it, and what would I be like? Oh my God, that right now I'm taking for granted. So like I've been trying to live